Hello and welcome everyone to another video. Today's video we have a spicy Pokemon to use in the Master League Premier, and that is Venusaur. Yes, just as you saw. Why Venusaur? There is so many Primarinas, there is so many Florges, there is so many Rhyperior in this cup, and there aren't that many Pokemons that can deal with this trio. FakexxSoul here is trying Venusaur, and he's telling us that Venusaur is actually the sauce in Master League Premier. But the question is, can Venusaur with a 3000 CP hang around 4000 CP Pokemons? Well, we were about to watch and judge, and in the meantime, thank you so much FakexxSoul for sending us these amazing battles. And I think he climbed from 2800 to the legend rank using this team. So if you are around this elo and you want a solid team, this might be the one. So stay tight and let's go and watch on these battles. Venusaur into Tangrowth. Tangrowth was known for being one of the best code breakers in this cup. Back when the Dragonite, dude, we get a frame drop and then we get denied. This is where you know that FakexxSoul is using an Android phone. Wait, opponent is running Pangoro? What does Pangoro do here? Baiting out the Clefable and then losing? I mean, I guess they have a Hundo Panda, and that's like such a spicy Pokemon. I mean, like, I'm like judging why is Pangoro here, and in the meantime, like, Venusaur is like 200 less CP. Opponents just running a team of Code Breakers, I guess, and now Rock Slide doesn't KO here, but you know what KOs? The Sludge Bomb from Venusaur. Venusaur hits incredibly hard with the Sludge here, and it doesn't quite KO. That's the main problem. And Venusaur so far have knocked out two Pokemons, almost 1 and 90%, and they have a Machamp in the back. I think with that team, you have to run a Poison, because if you will just lose to all the fairies. So you might need a Venusaur opponent. And next game. We're playing Yukai. Yukai is not Yukai. This is Yukai or Yoki. He's a talented battler, and he's swapping Magnezone, and the Magnezone get destroyed with a swap in Rhyperior. This is a mirror shot, and sadly, it's not a Flash Cannon for them. Flash Cannon would have done some sort of damage, but it's not the ideal move. I don't know what's their answer to Rhyperior, because yes, Ursaluna has high horsepower and it's supposed to be a counter, but the problem is the fast move is resisted and the other move is also resisted, so if you bait, it's kind of like a tough bait. We were trying to catch here, but because we get a frame drop and we get a... oh, they have a Metagross. We're kind of weak to Metagross, to be honest. So I actually like swapping out the Rhyperior and saving it for later in the game. Because this is a tough matchup for the Venusaur. I don't think Venusaur can ever win against Metagross. What do? We throw these Moonblast and they were forced to shield. They will just farm us all the way down. But we were able to get to another move. That's how incredibly strong Florges is. Florges was able to pick up 2 shields from Metagross. What do? I think we just sack the Venusaur, to be honest. Yeah, I like this play. Just go Venusaur and don't shield it at all. Once they throw 2 moves, you can just swap back. We can just throw a Frenzy. I think if we land this Frenzy, we can swap out and farm down. We were able to get a Mud Slap in, and now all we need to do is just to slap this thing down and Rock Ricker the thing in the back, because Rock Ricker does more raw damage, but we can just also throw double Breaking Swipe. Breaking Swipe did not quite do it, but it should do it, and against the Metagross opponent, leave the game, and that is a win for the Venusaur team. To be honest, it was just a Rhyperior show in the last game, but I mean, the game before it was a Venusaur show. Okay, waiting in the queue time for the next game. We're queuing into another Venusaur. What is the chances here? So, both trains are running Venusaur. Wait, they did not throw. This is a Frenzy, right? Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I wasn't looking, I guess. So you go straight Sludge. In Ultra League, 2 Sludges KO. I don't think this is quite enough in Master League. They swap into a Gyarados. And we have to check the fast move. I think if it's Dragon Breath, we are supposed to go to Florges, but after we bank a move. So this is how you're supposed to play. So that was a great play by FakexxSoul. Bank a move and then swap out and go to the hard counter after. Now all we need to do is just we need to take this out. Now they are at 2 moves. They threw both of them, so we can do 3 or 4 or even 5. But 5 is going to be risky. And KO them with a disarming. What do we do now? Well, they have a Sludge. It does take us out, but to be honest, we can just shield because the Moonblast will do some decent damage. It doesn't KO, it's resisted, and then we can farm all the way down. Oh my! We swap into a Rhyperior. They swapped as well, but the thing is, we are on energy ahead. We have a Mud Slap lead, which means we will always be healthier. Also, we get the the attack debuff. They both get the attack debuff, so it's kind of balanced now. And remember that we have a nuke on our Venusaur, so if we lose this, we can just nuke them with a frenzy. This doesn't quite KO because remember they are debuffed, right? And we swap and snipe with the Venusaur, and this Venusaur will take out the Rhyperior. And remember that there is a Venusaur in the back, but it's with 1 HP. And here FakexxSoul taking the win because it's like they have two similar Pokemons, except that we had Florges on Gyarados, which gave us like a huge advantage against their team. Moving into the next game here. Venusaur into Greninja. What are the odds? Dude, I feel like I'm watching Great League. What are these Pokemons, man? Where are the Dragonites and the Togekiss? They are going straight Night Slash. We get a frame drop, which means we are going to lose the fast move, which we did. We get only 3 when we were supposed to get 4. One of these moves, one frenzy should knock them out, but them staying in means they are ABA weak to this. Sadly, because of the frame drop, now we have to shield. We would have been able to throw these charge moves without shielding, but this game does not work as supposed to be, as it's supposed to. What do we do? I don't think there is a reason to shield, to be honest, but maybe there is a reason why we should shield. We get another frame drop opponent leaving out because they are running Greninja Double Charm. This is where you know they are running Greninja Double Charm. And Venusaur, they're actually, like, they feared it. Like, okay, we were playing Greninja Double Charm and we queued into the biggest nightmare to that team, which is Venusaur. Yeah. Some people are just sick of playing against double charm teams, though that's why they run Venusaur. And here comes the fairy, here comes the Pokemon we're hunting, and they have Waterfall too. What do we do here? You go straight Frenzy, not Sludge, okay? Frenzy does more. Oh my Venusaur. They have a Decidueye. So what do we throw here? I think we go straight Frenzy because both are... I mean, Sludge is resisted, is neutral, right? Frenzy is resisted. So technically, we're supposed to throw Sludge Bomb, but we can just go straight Frenzy. It's never wrong. And maybe we're just telling them that we don't have the move, so they don't shield it, and then we knock them out. But no, they fell for it, and they shielded. And now we have to stay in. Look at this. Venusaur has knocked out a Pokemon, half of the next Pokemon HP, maybe the second Pokemon as well, and grabbed both shields. Holy dude, Venusaur 1v3? Oh my, what a show by Venusaur. That was such a sick game. Guys, don't sleep on Venusaur, please, okay? Look what happened last game. Look what happened to the last opponent. They had life. Venusaur, have some mercy on them. Okay, we're playing a Toxic Tanking Legend. Oh my, dude, Venusaur is about to go on a rampage. So the problem is that if they throw first, they can prevent themselves from losing a fast move. But we throw first, and this matchup is so scuffed that we actually have to call a bait. I'm assuming once we get to the second shield, we swap out to the Primarina. Maybe they just don't shield. Okay, we have to swap out because we get outpaced to the third move, so that's the reason why. This Hydro Cannon does quite lots of damage, but we can survive too, and Venusaur can still clutch the game. Hydro Cannon does not KO. We can overfarm slightly and then throw the Disarming Voice. Disarming Voice should knock them out. And now it's up to the third, and hopefully we get to a move. We didn't get to a move. We can go back to Venusaur. Remember that we are still up a shield. It's going to be like some Dragonite in the back or something. No, we are going to go to Rhyperior, and we shield, and we throw. Do we shield, though? I don't think this KOs. Yeah, I don't think it does KO. Yeah, so we just go for the Rock Wrecker, and the Rock Wrecker will destroy 3 bugs and their trainer, not just Golisopod. Yeah, Golisopod and the trainer as well. They have a Charm, and that means we can just go straight for the Frenzy. Screw timing, because Venusaur is just a nightmare for that team, and bye-bye. That was fun to queue against. Having Venusaur against double charm teams is just probably the best feeling in the world. We are 29-65 because we went 5-0. I think this is a 9-1 to Legend, basically. With Venusaur, basically. Dragonite, this is a tough lead. We have to go to Rhyperior. Wait, what was that message? I actually never seen such a message. Like, so much text just to say that the battery remaining is 20%. Okay, what do? We just go Rhyperior. They bring in the Gyarados. It's Waterfall Gyarados. I think we are cooked basically in this game. This is an extremely hard counter game. I mean, we hard countered our opponents, but it was fun because it was hard countering them with Venusaur. So our play now is hoping that Florges can sweep. They threw the Crunch, which is not ideal for us. We want them to try to bait. We need this to be not crunch. We have to throw the frenzy. Now, what's the plan? The plan is to shield the Florges for the win. They have their own Rhyperior, and I don't think this is going to be a win because they will just go straight bait. Watch them. Disarming Voice getting shielded. Okay, step 1, bait. Step 2, shield the nuke. Okay, that was a bait, and this game, yeah, this game is GG, by the way, basically. Yeah, we died with a move, and Dragonite finished the game. And moving into the next one. Venusaur, there's so much Q time. Venusaur into Florges. This is an amazing lead, as long as they don't have Psychic. If they have Psychic, they can throw a Psychic and a Disarming. But we kind of still easily live. We go straight to Sludge here, and we over farming by a lot, which is kind of good for us. But I don't think that this KOs. That's how insane Florges is in the Master League Premier. Like, this is supposed to be a bad matchup, and we're supposed to leave with enough energy. Never mind, the opponent shielded for no reason. This is going to be a Disarming Voice because they baited, they shielded, so they have to bait. No, they don't bluff. That opponent only know how to nuke. This is a wait, this is not a nuke, right? Yeah, we could have just let it go, but Venusaur, maintaining alignment with Venusaur is always fun. We throw in bad timing, but I don't think it does matter because we should still be able to get to another move. They let one go, and now... Is this a double charm team? We can just go to Florges, and why didn't we go to Rhyperior? Because what if they have... Aura Sphere, and because they are on energy lead, so you have to go this. We can overfarm since they threw charge move, and it takes forever for them to get to a charge move. And now it's like 2 versus 1. Can 2 tag team 1, and it's expected to be Primarina, as you can see. And all we need to do is just to get to 2 of these Moon Blasts. Moon Blast number 1, I think with Disarming can do it. We CMP'd them, which means we have to go for the Mud Slap, Mud Slap, Mud Slap, then Breaking Swipe. 1, 2... Okay, they decided to leave the game, and that was a terrible fairy team. So technically it was tough for them to handle, right? Yeah, Venusaur was just core breaks all of their Pokemons. Moving into the next game, we are playing in Inferno, and another Florges. This Venusaur is about to have a party. They swap into Goldindo, and Goldingo in this matchup is supposed to be an advantage because they have a neutral damage and neutral charge move, but Mudslap's just so OP that you don't need to throw a charge move and farm all the way down. Now we just throw instantly the Rock Wrecker, and we can start baiting, to be honest. I would have done one more and then throw, but it's not... if they no shield, this is actually the play. They swap into a Gyarados. It's a Dragon Breath. We have a Florges for that, and that was such a fast game. That was such a fast game. Let's just say that. I mean, damn, Venusaur is picking up all the great leads. Okay, Venusaur into Decidueye. What does Decidueye do? I have no idea. I think people are using Decidueye because it's stronger than Venusaur. But I have a level 50 Venusaur. There is no way in hell I am making a level 50 Decidueye. So Decidueye has a Spirit Shackle, which is a ghost charge move, but it doesn't do that much damage. But it kind of dropped our defense, so now we kind of need to shield if we want to throw. But we can just always let it go, bring in the flower. And they have a charm. So what it's supposed to do, you need to Moon Blast and then stay in until they throw, or we can just swap, shield, farm down. And yes, since they shielded, we can swap and shield and just nuke the heck out of that opponent. Hydro Cannon landed. We can do like one above and then throw the Rock Wrecker. This Rock Wrecker will take them out because that Pokemon just doesn't have stats. What do we do against the Decidueye? Easy, straight Breaking Swipe, because that Pokemon has no stats. That's how insane Rhyperior is. They have to shield. What do they have in the back? When they shield like that, it's like, okay, I see your weakness in the back. They have Florges, which means we can just go straight for the Rock Wrecker. They threw on 6, right? So this is just a Disarming. So we can do one then throw. So remember that they are at 2. We can just swap and just smash the Disarming Voice, and this Disarming Voice will be able to take them out, and we can just Fairy Wind the Decidueye at the end of the game. Nah, we actually have to throw, but I don't think they get to the move before us. That's the main thing, because we were on energy lead. Decidueye, that was a 4-1 set, I think. We are 5-0 and then 4-1. That was actually a fast team. Like, battles are like averaging 3 minutes. That's such a good team. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching, and thank you so much FakexxSoul for sending us the Venusaur spicy battles. Appreciate the battle submission. If you would like to get your battles reviewed on this channel, there is a link down below. Feel free to use it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you like the content, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and shout out to FakexxSoul for sending us these amazing battles. That's it for today, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.